like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, a chair. No. Something that involves anger, yet something I can control. My hair's all greasy. Is everyone there? Anyways, Pigwarrior19 here, and guess what movie I am reviewing? Have you guessed it? Have you guessed it? Yeah. I'm reviewing The Avengers. Okay, and, is The Avengers good? Okay, you know what? Let's rewind a little bit. You know, this is an extremely late review. I'm probably just going to be spilling out all the same shit all the other movie reviewers are saying. But good movie reviewers, such as The Schmoes Know, or Notification, or Tom Chattelbash, or Pretty Much It, or Jeremy Johns, or Chris Stuckman, or The Flick Pick. Is there one I'm missing? Did I say Chris Stuckman? No, I think I did. Anywho, The Avengers. The Avengers tells a story about the world's mightiest heroes. Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., and always will be played by Robert Downey Jr. Thor, played by Chris Hemsworth, and always will be played by Chris Hemsworth. Captain America, Steve Rogers, played by Chris Evans, and always will be played by Chris Evans. Hulk / Bruce Banner, played by Mark Ruffalo, and always will be played by Mark Ruffalo because he pulled off a great Bruce Banner. See, I'm already jumping into Hulk because I loved Hulk so much. Anyways, The Avengers is a story about Nick Fury, played by Samuel L. Jackson. Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. with his two agents, Hawkeye, played by Jeremy Renner, and Black Widow, played by Scarlett Johansson with red hair. Oh yeah. Now, what happens is that Loki, Thor's brother, the god of mischief, decides to come to Earth, grab this thing called the Tesseract to get this alien race and control Earth and destroy it and become a king. Nick Fury has no choice but to get Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, and Hulk, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. She's hot. All in one team called the Avengers. And what they're going to do is that they're going to take down Loki. And that's all I want to say because I don't want to spoil it for you guys. If you haven't already seen it. And if you haven't, what you're going to do right now is that you're going to take out a piece of paper and a pen, and 100 times you're going to write, I will see the Avengers, or do it on a chalkboard. You know, go Bart Simpson status. And if you don't do it, then that's okay. As long as you see it at least one time in your life in theaters. And if you don't, then I will personally attempt to kick your ass. You see, I'm not very a physical guy, so I'll attempt. Of course, I'll probably lose, and then I'll just be on the floor all fucking bloody and ew. But I'll be laughing, and then you'll be laughing, and be like, You know what? Let's go get some sandwiches. I heard about this sandwich place down in Manhattan. We should go there. Yeah. And I don't even live in New York. Inside joke. If, spoiler alert, you've seen the end of the Avengers. Okay, now the spoilers are gone. Okay, so the Avengers, I'm gonna, from a movie making point of view, in all seriousness, director Joss Whedon and writer Joss Whedon totally just gripped it and did a fantastic job. He basically showed us why it's good to really plan in movies. And this movie is very well planned out from Iron Man 1, which was in 2007, I believe. And it was directed really well. Each character got a moment to shine. Even Hawkeye and Black Widow, they weren't even main characters, and they got their moment to shine, and they kicked ass. They kicked ass. That sounded fucking weird. Why am I doing that? I'm weird. Of course, most of you already know that. Writing-wise, the dialogue was great, and then that goes into the directing, which he just took these great actors and directed them to have perfect chemistry with each other, even though they're already pretty damn good actors. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. is great. Just a lot of actors in it are good jobs. Now I'm going to talk about the acting, I guess. Actually, no, let me focus on the writing a little bit more. The writing was well done. The story was driven out, and it never dragged, which I loved, because it's a 2.5-hour movie, and as everyone else is saying, it doesn't feel like 2.5 hours. Once it's over, you're like, no, I don't want it to be over. And that's basically everyone's complaint, that they didn't want it to end. They just kept on wanting to see shit blow up and awesome superhero-ness. Wow. Why did I do that? Alright, now I guess I can talk about the acting. How was Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark Iron Man? Well, I thought that was my garage, but it was a car. How was Tony Stark as Iron Man? He was fantastic. Flat out, he is Iron Man, and he always will be. And they're talking about, making a long Iron Man series and eventually changing the actor if they had to. And I'm like, no. If they did that, no. That will be slap you, whoever thought of that idea. Chris Hemsworth is great as Thor. He's a good actor. I can totally buy that he's a demigod. And how is Chris Evans? Chris Evans is really good as Captain America. Captain America is one of my favorite Avenger films. The films leading up to the Avengers. I just thought that how he really shows heroicness and patriotism in just a simple look. He's a good. Oh, I guess my garage door is open now. And how's Scarlett Johansson? She's hot and a good actress. How's Hawkeye? Jeremy Renner. He's a good actor. I loved him in The Town. He's good. Samuel L. Jackson and Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson. So, he's great. How was Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner and Hulk? He was great. He had great potential when I first heard about it, and he totally pulled it off. Much better than Eric Bana, let me tell you. Edward Norton, yeah, he was a little bit better than Edward Norton. Even though Edward Norton's a good actor. But every time I think of him, I think of Fight Club and Tyler Durden. So, yeah. Anyways, I give the Avengers 5 out of 5 stars. You know, it was a great movie, and I'm going to see it again. So, if you like this review, and if you like the Avengers, please leave a comment down below on who is your favorite Avenger. And, as always, liking the video and commenting the video, you know, makes me smile, helps me out, gets me through the days in life. Or subscribe, and if you don't, as long as you watch this video and smiled, I'm alright. And until next time, I'm Ed Giltanan, Pigwarrior19, the world's most amateur, most shittiest movie critic. No, that didn't work.